What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Today we're going to take a look at altcoins, all right? Because I think altcoins seem to be taking off. We're going to take a look at total 3, how long, and get an idea of how long altcoins can continue pump, because I've seen a lot of my coins pump, start moving up. My portfolio is close to all-time, well, not all-time highs, but this cycle highs. Okay, the highest that this particular portfolio has been, just a little bit away. I think the highest it's been is 150, and I'm like around 140 something percent. Okay, and we're going to take a look at, obviously I'm going to highlight a moving token that's moved, and I'm going to highlight a laggard. Obviously you want to take a look at the laggards, right? You want to take a look at the ones that have yet to pump, because they eventually will. You want to get in there. You don't want to chase a green candle. All right, so without further ado, let's do this. All right, looking at Bitcoin, sideways consolidation, very interesting. We needed a cool off. A cool off, and that's good. This Bitcoin is moving up in the right way. There's right ways to move up, and then there's wrong ways to move up. Believe it or not, the wrong ways when you just catch it moving up, it's when you got to act quick and probably sell out faster. The right way is you take your time with it. All right, so let's take a look at total 3. Bitcoin basically just sideways consolidation, and while that happens, the altcoins can start catching up, playing catch up. All right, and you can see total 3 right here. Boom, this is where we are right here. Red day, but we've had a couple of red days on this way up, and that's fine. Again, taking a breather and continuing. Hopefully it will continue a little bit more, so these altcoins can continue to dance and enjoy their day in the sun. Here's one that I recently put in your radar right here. Right, I talked about it this week that just passed, because it was a laggard. And look at this nice little move today. What a difference a day makes. Boom, right here. It'll be interesting to see if it keeps this this line right here, this descending line. This is WAD's pay, by the way, WTK. They're on the verge of getting a VARA license, which is a license over there in the Middle East. I want to say it's either like, I think it's the UAE, United Arab Emirates, okay? Because again, that is their focus over there, like I mentioned in the video. Back to this. Fake out. Since November 2023, we've been in this channel, and now, boom, we've made it out. But like I said, these fake outs is what should give us some type of pause. Maybe we come back in, right? Or hopefully, ideally, it just comes right here, tests, and moves up again. All right. But this looks really good, really positive. I think if this is not a fake out, then the next level that we're going to get to is about 3 cents. Right now we're at 3 cents, 0.031. I think it could get to the next level, 0.035. If we break through this, then yeah, we're going way higher. So that's WAD's pay. Let's take a look at Trias really quickly. Reason is because I've been buying today and yesterday on these red days, just quick little opportunities. I have a beautiful bag of Trias, but I'm just going to take this capital because I believe in the project, and I'm going to write it up, hold it in there, and that'll be one of the first things I sell, working on my selling, if it gives me a quick 2-3x. I'm hoping, but let's see. And quick to me is relative in the next few months, right? So yeah, because I think in the next few months, this thing is going to continue to keep moving up. So catch it right here with these current buys, or right here. Cool. Eventually, in a couple of months, this thing will be up here, and I'll be a little happier with some more gains. Trias, good project, guys. Very good project. I would add a few more berries to that. It's extremely good project. Let's see what Veracity's doing. I think Veracity may be topped out here. We'll see. Maybe. Or maybe it's just catching its breath before the next pump up. It's moved up a good amount. Do we come back down here? It's possible. We spent time here before in this little zone right here between 0.0076 and 0.0065. So interesting. Relio. Yeah, I think I just talked about Relio. No, I didn't talk about Relio. I haven't talked about Relio, and I wanted to. Relio, Railroad Asset King, quite possibly. We made it out of here. We just pumped up to here and now similar, right? Similar. It looks like a lot of them are kind of turning over or just sideways consolidating for now before the next leg up. So let's see what happened. Maybe this run up is not going to be a huge one, but we'll see. Time will tell. All right, but again, you got to be positioned. You got to be looking at these things, getting an idea, right? When these little runs happening, who runs first, who runs in the middle, who's a laggard, who runs late. Okay, within your portfolio, within your watch list. That's why it's important to have a watch list and look at all your stuff to get an idea, of the characteristics. I think I've made mention to this to you guys like last week too. Let's take a look at Tectum. I think this was going to do really well. Coiling up has not. So this is the one that's a laggard right now. I would take a look at Tectum. Let me make a quick little note here. Right, Tectum. Let's see what AGI is doing. Okay, finally a red day. Interesting. Maybe it's just a breather before the next leg up. I looked at it and I saw this is resistance to lithium. I've been out of it right here since 10, 11, 12. Right now it's at 14. So let's see if it turns over. Interesting. And what else did I wanted to show you? Creo is one that I've also bought. I think I mentioned yesterday we're having a red day. I bought today. Synverse, big fan. It's looking pretty strong. Let's see if it starts to turn over, move sideways here before this, because we've seen rejection 3 times, not even at this level at 0.013, but just wicks. So maybe we got to catch some strength here before we keep moving up, but you never know. And if that's the case, then great project. You know, when it goes sideways, that's when you want to get in. You already see, okay, moves. It's getting close to this highs right here, back to break even for me, basically these local highs. But eventually it will break it, and it's gonna go through. And I think sooner than later. Let's see, what else did I want? ORAI, over 100 million market cap, as is I believe Tectum, as is Trias. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're looking for low caps. You want them, you know, for the legitimate 100x gains, although these ones can give you 50 to 80, and I think Trias can give you 100x gains, because I think Trias, the market cap I wanted to hit, I believe that it could hit between 10 and 20 billion. Some people even say maybe even higher. All right, so anyways, ORAI, it's looking like it wants to blast off. It'll be interesting right here to see if we get rejected or if we blast through. If we blast through, then yeah, that looks pretty bullish for ORAI. $9.24 in this moment, right at the area of resistance right there. So we'll see what happens. Maybe if you're lucky, and you like this project, we get rejected and we kind of play in this zone right here, which would be a good buy zone, right? Because that's where we'll probably base out of and go. Now here's another laggard. Stobox continuously going down here. Could it be that we come right here? This lower part of this triangle is where I would try to buy. If I see it go down lower, I'm probably gonna allocate some capital to it, because I think this is a good project, and I think this thing is eventually gonna pump up hard. It's shown that it can pump hard. So this is a great discount, all right, at 0.065. It's just tough to buy. I can't get it in Gate.io. If you can get Gate.io, then cool, you're good to go. I have to, and I don't want to buy. You can get on Uniswap too, okay? Decentralized Uniswap on Ethereum, because there's not enough liquidity on the BSC chain. So Ethereum, which is super costly for me, wanted to dollar cost average it. Say again, example. Just say I wanted to put like $10 in it. Okay, $10. My strategy is I'd break that $10 up 10 times to put $1 in every time. Okay, and that would just be super expensive on Ethereum. So no. GHX I bought today. No, I didn't buy it by today. I'm thinking maybe we could drop a little bit more. Maybe we don't. Maybe we're just gonna stay sideways like this for a little while. But we'll see. If in a couple of days that is the case, then I'll nibble again. I'm pretty much where I want to be as far as GHX is concerned. I'm waiting for it to drop. I would like it to drop because I don't want to increase this average buy. But I mean, it's a good project, so I mean, why not? Eventually it's gonna move up again. Soonverse also bought today, although we're having a green day in Soonverse, it's still in a good zone. Let's see what happens. Soonverse, great project, super low cap, could do way more than 100x. Let's take a look at UBXS really quickly. After this pump, we're seeing a red day similar to to lithium. So we'll see maybe if this is it for that, and maybe we do a little bit of sideways, kind of wind down right here, maybe wind back here, and cut back up. We'll see. We'll see. Gotta get an idea. Again, just watch these things. Here's one that's moved. Clintex ETI, and I thought maybe I would sell once it got past this, but I mean, now I might just let it ride. I might sell if it comes up here at 3 cents, and I'm only gonna sell a third of what's in there. Just ride with that. Just lower my exposure to it, and it's still a pretty decent bag at that price. Yeah, lower my exposure. Clintex ETI. You never know. So you just never know which ones are gonna do what. So that's why I like to have them in a I have like around 30-ish projects, but I have a good amount of capital in them, so it's a lot of factors that you have to weigh. All right, guys, things look pretty good, I gotta say. Bitcoin looking like just sideways, although we're having a green day, so that's positive. Let's see, and watch it just today just go boom. Who knows? I mean, again, it depends on if the ETFs are buying. Last week, let's take a look at the ETF thing really quick. Give credit to at HODL15 Capital, definitely worth the follow on Twitter. US Bitcoin ETFs, including GBTC, the sells. GBTC is right here sold. Number of Bitcoins bought. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Look at how big 6 was. We spent a little bit of time doing this. Now, this is something that you have to keep in mind. This is not going to continuously just go up and up and up. There's going to be days where it's like this. I mean, weeks where it's like this, maybe like this. All right, don't expect up only. You can have the bias towards the upside because, you know, we are in a bull market, the way I see it. But don't expect up only. Okay, do your best to try to have some type of capital, there to buy dips, and then. After the Bitcoin halving, I don't know. You better be. I wouldn't really do too much after the Bitcoin halving. I think at that point you just kind of miss the bus. But hey, you know, everybody's different, and there are always going to be opportunities. It's just that it gets more risky after the Bitcoin halving. But you know, the peak is usually 500 days. I like to say 200 days after is when I would start buying out, because you just never know. But the numbers, if you stretch them out and count them on each cycle, it's like progressively gotten longer, and it's like over 500 days now from halving to peak. So that's something you gotta keep in mind. A lot of stuff to keep in mind, a lot of stuff to keep looking at. But hey, it is well worth it once you see the returns. It's amazing. It's amazing. So make sure you pick good projects. Right now, you know, STBU and Tectum. I think those are two laggards that are very interesting. Tectum 50 to 80x. STBU definitely could do 100x, probably more. All right, we're gonna leave it there, guys. Things are still looking good. Altcoins, I think, are having their little run. Let's see how strong this run is. I hope it's a little stronger, and I hope it lasts a little longer, but time will tell. With that, I leave you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow the channel, man. All right, so please do that. Please subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit all on the notifications bell so you can receive all the videos I do Monday through Friday. All right, talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.